We were training on infrared technology, thermal imaging cameras that are used by the fire services and law enforcement, primarily for the fire services when they are responding to various incidents. That this tool can be used on every call that they go on. When they're going on a fire call, structure fire, that they can do size up around the structure before they enter into the structure, using the imager for structural integrity when they're going in to make sure that the floor is safe, there's no building collapse, the ceiling's not going to collapse on them. But when they're getting into the structure, it's full of smoke, and to the naked eye you can't see anything. You can have the best flashlight, it will not penetrate through smoke. The imaging cameras detect heat. So what it's going to do is it's going to penetrate right through the smoke and allows them the ability to be able to find the fire and knock the fire down a lot faster. But first and foremost, if there's any victims inside the structure, they're able to find the people and hopefully rescue them before it's too late. After the fire's been knocked down, then when it becomes an overhaul stage with any smoldering hot spots in the walls or anything like that, they're able to find those, make sure the fire is totally 100% extinguished. That's just part of what a fire department can do. Hazardous materials, liquid levels in containers, propane levels, fuel spills on the highway, motor vehicle accidents. One of the scenarios we did this evening, there was a person that was ejected out of the vehicle. You only got one imager at this point in time. This is a normal crew, one captain, 4 firefighters. The rest of you folks are going to be strictly observers, watching with imagers. We got a crew coming in to mitigate the circumstances. They may call upon for your assistance. Single motor vehicle incident, there's a person outside the vehicle. The officer is taking the imager, he's doing a 360 around the vehicle, and he's already identified a downed hydro line. At this point in time, the hydro line is now neutral, so don't worry about it, but he's identified it, okay? Okay, so stand back, he's got some liquid here. Okay, we had another person in the vehicle and he's been ejected. Gee, I wonder where that might be. Check the trees. So, Randy, you calling in extra people to help? Yep. Okay, when he's ejected out of the vehicle, he could be anywhere. So if you're out there with just a flashlight at nighttime trying to find this person, he's unconscious. He can't say, hey, I'm up on the tree here. That imager detects one thing and it's heat. You're able to find that person a lot faster. Training and education, the imager is purchased. You know, the chief may say, look, this is what we've got, turn it on, turn it off, look around the room. This is how the thing works. And okay, they play with it and then they put it on the truck and that's it. Nobody has come in to teach them properly how to use the imager in the various applications. And that's what this whole course was all about, is how the technology works. Understand that there are limitations. We can only see to the nearest surface. Infrared cannot penetrate through walls, so we can't see through glass. We get reflections off of shiny surfaces. And that's one of the scenarios we did outside against the side of the municipal building with all the windows. Everybody could see each other in the glass. We get reflections. So there's certain things that we have to learn that we can't do with the imager because it doesn't work. But the other thing that we teach them is the fact that it's a tool that can be used in every call. When they arrive on scene, someone should have that imager in their hands. Not just, yeah, you know what, we don't need it on this call. How do they know? Take it out and use it. But it's also they should incorporate into the training program with whatever they're doing. The imager should always be out, no matter what they're doing for next week's training class, bring the imager out. It could be doing ventilation, they got to climb up on the roof with a ladder. Well, let's take the imager up and let's take a look where we're going to cut into the roof to make sure that the roof is sound when we're walking on the roof. Some departments, only certain people will use the imager. The imager, anybody can use it, from a safety officer, your oldest person on the department. Obviously you're not going to send him into a burning building, but he could be the safety officer and he's standing back watching with the imager, making sure that everybody is safe on the fire ground. And so it's a tool that anybody can use.